So you're running out of closet space. The good news? You don't need to stop shopping. You just need to start selling with The RealReal. The RealReal is the world's largest and most trusted resource for authenticated luxury resale. Whether it's that mini bag that can't even fit your phone, or those boots you never fully broke in, The RealReal handles everything from photography and copywriting to shipping and pricing. So you can just sit back, get paid, and make room for things that actually feel like you. And with 10,000 plus new arrivals every single day from top designers like Prada, Celine, Louis Vuitton, and Loewe, all for up to 90% off retail, you're bound to find something perfectly on brand to fill that extra closet space with. Plus, right now, you can get an extra $100 to shop when you sell for the first time. Make room for what feels like you. Go to therealreal.com to start selling and get your extra $100 to keep shopping at therealreal.com. That's therealreal.com. Terms apply.
Okay, here we are. I know why you're here, okay? You're here to listen to me getting pranked. And that's totally fair enough, okay? I can understand why there will be an appetite for me to witness me being humiliated. And that's absolutely fair enough. It would be ludicrous for me to think that I can get away with building a brand around roasting and winding people up and doing prank calls only for me not to be subjected to the same, shall I say, piss-taking or ridicule as the rest of us. This is a democracy. The roast has always been a democracy, by the way. And it's never been about laughing at people uniquely. It's always been about laughing at ourselves. So it is absolutely only fair that I am subjected to the same treatment. However, before I play you this prank call, I do want to make a slight defense for myself. I like to consider myself a relatively intelligent person, by and large. Obviously, there is like a spectacular amount of poor decisions made in the earlier part of my adulthood, which we have already addressed in my book, for instance. This is not, nevertheless, I like to think that I am sort of somewhat seasoned as far as cynicism is concerned, and I would be aware of people pulling my leg more than most. However, when I got this phone call yesterday afternoon, there was a context which made me more vulnerable than usual to falling victim to a prank call. So let me just talk you through the morning. I woke up, kissed my beautiful daughter on her forehead. Oh, brilliant. We know, Mark, your father. You're not the only one. Nevertheless, I went in to record the episode of the roast mortem on prank calls into Marconi House, into the studio, right? One of the prank calls that I made yesterday was sent in by a woman. She wanted her husband. I have to be careful about revealing more details because it went awry. She wanted me to prank call her husband about a car that he was due to be receiving that never arrived. I did that. We had a great laugh. All was well, okay? I then got home and I had like 25,000 messages from her on Instagram saying that the husband wasn't happy at all. He really wasn't happy and never to release the episode. So I just obviously said, yeah, no problem. It's annoying because it's a waste of time, but like, whatever, deleted the content, that's it. 20 minutes later, I get a call from my agent to say to me, Mark, we just had a call at our front desk basically from this person saying that you've made this phone call and it's going to be published and you can't release it. I was then getting messages from from his wife saying that he was threatening to go to the guards, blah blah blah. So it was a relatively stressful half an hour over absolutely nothing. 10 minutes after I got the call from my agent, okay, I then get this call from Darren Cleary. I'm going to name and shame Darren Cleary, who is the head of digital audio at Bauer Media, okay? It's a big job. Darren isn't the type of guy to ring you for like willy-nilly chat. He's not one of these Irish media people who be like, hey man, yeah, what's going on? Brilliant, amazing, hit by a bus, was she? Yeah. You know, he's not one of those. He doesn't mince his words. So whenever Darren rings you, you answer, because it's either with good news around sponsorships or future deals, or it's with bad news about sponsorships or future deals, okay? So when I got the phone call from Darren, I just assumed, because he rarely rings, that this this individual who had rang my agent had also rang Bauer Media to make a complaint. And naturally, Darren, who was able to think on his feet, ran with it. I'm going to play you the voice note. I am, of course, embarrassed. My cheeks are crimson as I sit here remembering the way that the phone call went. But that's the game. And the mask has to slip every now and then. And you have to be comfortable to reveal your own stupidity. I heard a line last year, and it was one of the greatest things I've ever heard. It was like, the biggest reason for people having low confidence is that they attach themselves far too much to the idea of their own dignity. So just let that go. And once you let go of this perceived idea as to how you think you should present yourself to the world, ironically, you almost become more confident because you care less. Nevertheless, Mark, we're not here for your mediocre, middle of the road philosophical takes. Here you go. This is me getting pranked. You know what to do, guys. If you want to hear me getting pranked again, well, don't try it. Don't have my number. But send me details of your family and friends if you want me to prank them. Also, little bit of a big news one for you as well. This Sunday night, I'm announcing a brand new city for the House of Loons tour. Let's go. It's been announced on Sunday. Tickets will be on sale next Wednesday. There is a clue in that I would say that the people from this county are the most confident of all counties in Ireland. That's your clue. I've never performed here before. It's probably only like my second or third time going to this county, and I really look forward to it. So that'll be on Sunday. But look, here you go. It's me getting pranked. Enjoy it. And yeah, pranks for the memories.
So you're running out of closet space. The good news? You don't need to stop shopping. You just need to start selling with The RealReal. The RealReal is the world's largest and most trusted resource for authenticated luxury resale. Whether it's that mini bag that can't even fit your phone, or those boots you never fully broke in, The RealReal handles everything from photography and copywriting to shipping and pricing. So you can just sit back, get paid, and make room for things that actually feel like you. And with 10,000 plus new arrivals every single day from top designers like Prada, Celine, Louis Vuitton, and Loewe, all for up to 90% off retail, you're bound to find something perfectly on brand to fill that extra closet space with. Plus, right now, you can get an extra $100 to shop when you sell for the first time. Make room for what feels like you. Go to therealreal.com to start selling and get your extra $100 to keep shopping at therealreal.com. That's therealreal.com. Terms apply.
Hell yeah.
About the pranks?
Yes.
Yes, it's been deleted.
Okay. How did you find out?
So this person, she's a long-term fan and told me that her husband will absolutely love this, and she sent all the details, and we rang him, great crack, and then she's ever since clearly doesn't know her husband at all, because she has sent me about 50 messages. I immediately said it's deleted, don't worry, it won't go anywhere. But this guy also rang NK, my agent.
No, this is a different issue.
Okay.
We heard from this morning with a complaint about did you say that gay people shouldn't go to secondary school?
What? In what context?
I don't know. I got a call which invited it was basically asking for context on what was said, and there was a screen recording of the podcast where you put on a voice and said gay people shouldn't be allowed to go to secondary school.
Right. Well, I mean, I definitely said it, but I'm trying to think of the context. As in, clearly it was me pretending to be somebody who would say something like that rather than me saying that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
That's not good.
Right, so what do we do?
So we have to give them our response, like a written response of context. We also have, that wasn't in the prank episode, because I listened to that as soon as I heard it. And I don't know when that complaint was from.
Well, like, I'm trying to think, do they not have to cite what the complaint would be from? Like, as in how the complaint would have been made or whatever?
So I only got a call to let me know that there'll be a written thing coming through because it comes from. So the problem we have is it's a license issue because I don't think they were trying to put the frighteners up us, but any kind of discriminatory language on a licensed outlet, if proven, is referred to the guards because it's a Broadcasting Act issue. So it's a bit.
Sorry, the firstly, when I say, any context in which homophobia would be mentioned in my podcast would be when I'm very vocally against homophobia, right? So the only context where I would say something that could be perceived as homophobic is if I am saying, a person like this. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously not me saying it. But does that, so can you not be satirical?
Yeah. So the complaint is it's a written complaint from a county councillor in Roscommon. Does that ring a bell? Did you name a county councillor?
I've mentioned that Roscommon voted no on the marriage equality.
And did you say the sentence?
That gay people... I would have said it, yeah. I've said it, but I just don't know the exact context in which I would have said it.
Yeah. We just need to give them a one-word kind of sober explanation, or one-sentence sober explanation. So if we were up in front of a kind of a panel, how would you describe it? And then obviously...
Well, I would say I would always describe it, say, it's clearly I am pro-marriage equality, and I make the point that, I'm it's the opposite to homophobia. It's very clearly sarcasm and satire.
I don't know the context. Did you say Roscommon people don't have any gay people in secondary schools?
No, you see, that's what I'm trying to think of the exact wording, because I don't want to say that I know the exact wording now, then if I'm wrong. Hold on. Did they tell you what episode it was?
They said it was a recent episode. And Roscommon, what's the beef?
Well, you see, the Roscommon is just... I make the joke that whenever marriage equality went through, the only county that voted against marriage equality was Roscommon, which is a fact, by the way. That's just a fact. So I then make a joke as if Roscommon people don't want gay rights.
Would you be comfortable enough issuing some kind of apology?
Yeah, of course, but I'm just concerned about the press picking up on it.
Yeah. You probably have to specifically apologise to Roscommon.
Well, yeah, I have no problem saying that. I have no problem going on record and saying, the joke was that the context of fucking marriage equality, and that I'm clearly pro marriage equality.
No, I think specifically the issue is that the Roscommon side. I think that's the.
Okay, sorry, it's the right. So it suggests I am, by saying it, they're actually less concerned about the homophobia. It's the Roscommon angle.
I think they feel that you've slighted Roscommon.
Right, well, which I have, which I suppose is fair enough. I just didn't think that some slighted fucking... It's clearly from that person who sent me that message.
So will you apologise to Roscommon?
Yes, I will do that for sure.
Yeah, it needs to be really sincere, Mark, from the heart.
No, that's fine, but how do you want me to do it?
Will
I send you an email to you?
Piece to camera on Insta might be the easiest.
This is a prank call. Oh my fucking God. You fuckers.
That's how you do them, Mark. That's how you do them.
Oh my fucking God, you fuckers.
That's how you do them.
Fuck! Oh, fuck! There's me, there's the contract up in smoke. Oh, no, but sorry, Darren. 10 minutes.
I've upset all of Roscommon, Mark. How? I am the best actor in the world. It's obvious.
Darren, oh my fucking God. But that is so weird because that actually happened.
Which part? Oh yeah, I was listening to the podcast yesterday. I thought this would be a great line to put the frighteners up, Mark.
But joking aside, it's actually a good lesson.
Well, I've recorded this, Mark, so you're welcome to use it on the weekly roast if you want to have a laugh at yourself.
Oh, okay, well, send me that.
Oh.